Hey there, RTSP admin and users. My name's Conrad. In this episode, we're going to be talking to you how you can relate multiple contact records to a single event or task.
Now, tracking activities in Salesforce is really helpful for stewarding and managing relationships. However, you might have noticed that when creating a task, as we're doing here for Christina Stone, we can only relate this task to her contact and organization record. But in addition to Christina Stone, Jack Rivers is a part of this meeting as well. So now I need to create a task in his contact record, which I've done earlier in this day. This is problematic because for one meeting, I'm creating two task items on two individual contact records. Additionally, if I go into my Task tab, I show two meeting tasks even though this is the same meeting. Let's jump into Salesforce and show you how you can modify your activity settings so instead of creating a task per contact record, we can relate multiple contacts to a single event or task. From the home page, let's jump into our setup page. From here, we'll type in Activity Settings in the Quick Find search box. Now on the Activity Settings page, you'll see a list of setting options. Towards the bottom, you'll see an unchecked settings label entitled Allow Users to Relate Multiple Contacts to Tasks and Events. By clicking on it, you'll be prompted with a notice that the setting might take between 48 hours for the features to activate depending on the number of users in your instance. However, realistically, this should only take a few minutes on an RTSP instance. Now, before clicking Submit to save, here's a list of items that you should be aware of first. 1. Users can relate an event or task to up to 50 contacts. 2. Each contact shows its related events and tasks under Open Activities and Activity History alongside other contact detail. And 3. On an event or task, users see the name of all contacts related to that activity alongside other details. Now, knowing all this, we'll click Submit to save. And let's jump back into our RTSP app through the app launcher and create a single task. I've gone ahead and deleted my two earlier task items I created on Christina and Jack's contact record. So let's jump onto Christina's contact record to begin creating our meeting task item with Christina and Jack from the Big Giving Foundation. As we click New Task, we see in Salesforce a link is created between Christina's contact record to this task, but we can now click on that field and add Jack's contact record as well. I'll go ahead and complete the remaining fields on this task item, and once done, I'll click Save. Now our task item appears in Christina's Next Steps activity list, but let's see how this looks in our task object. As we scroll down our list of tasks, we see our single meeting task item that we created, but this time we're not seeing two tasks created for these two contacts. Now, if I click into the task and I'd like to see the names associated with this task record, I will need to modify the task page layout. I can simply do this by clicking on Setup, Edit Object, and then on the page layout, select the task page layout. Here, I'll select the related list option and drag down name to the related list area on my page layout. Now, I simply just need to save the page layout. Back on the task record, I can click on the related tab and now see all the names associated with this task. In the future, you might want to modify the Task Lightning record page to more mirror the RTSP record page theming. Now lastly, I just want to check Jack's contact record as well in order to make sure that the meeting task is on his next steps as well. As I scroll to his contact record, I see it is located there. If you found this video to be helpful, make sure to click the subscribe button for future tips and tricks on the RTSP package. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video.